Well, here we are again. Starting just like every other shave with tons of stuff I could talk about and who knows where we'll go. So using my Wolf Whiskers shave brush. Beautiful little thing, kind of matches the label on this soap. So this is the main thing about this shave. Ethos came out with a tribute soap to Shave. It goes by Shave MD mark on the in the shaving world. Unfortunately, an anesthesiologist who passed away due to COVID and underlying conditions. The owner of Ethos was very good friends with Shave MD, and I wanted to do a tribute soap to him and donate some money to a charity, which is the Ronald McDonald House. So this is my first Ethos product. But, you know, I appreciate people that do tribute charity type soaps and giving the story and all that. I thought, well, now's the time to try Ethos and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I know you got a history of using really good ingredients, and I think having a high performing soap, and it's lathering up really well. I mean, look at that's really pretty rich. And so again, to get that beautiful YouTube lather, I could stop now, but I'm gonna add some water because I like it a little slicker. So anyway, he's got this in an aftershave in the same scent. I don't tend to do very often matchy aftershaves, but you can get both on his website. And I also know he's, man, we're getting a lot of, look. Maybe we'll stop there. We'll stop there. We'll see how this goes. Normally I'd add a touch more water, but I think given how much I put in there, I bet that it's going to be already well hydrated and what have you. I also know Ethos will do bespoke scents. And I've heard good things from people that have worked with him, just in terms of communication, and that he actually puts a lot of thought into it. He won't whip it out real quick and just to get it done. So, the scent on this, he said it was a ginger ale. I think it's probably more 7-Up than Sprite, but it's around that area. Lemon lime. It's nice. I like it. It's not like you don't put it on and think just like you're putting on sweet soda. It's got a good scent to it. So anyway, here we go. We're using Essence again from Tedalus. Yeah, I mentioned on a past shave that I'm looking in my drawer of razors, and I enjoy the open blade shaving, I don't know, ritual or whatever. I mean, this is just more enjoyable, entertaining for myself than using a DE or single edge. I kind of want something new. I've used my Shavette, or not, the Camisori a few times. Getting better with that. I think the last shave was like super smooth and didn't have any alum sting to it. So Gear Noir gave me a little jab for using the Pro Guard blade in it. So I suppose we could try that with the Pro next. Maybe that would be, because I think I used the Pro in this for the 6 shaves. Maybe that would make it a little bit more sporty. What else? Yeah, well, I was gonna say with Shave MD and stuff too. I guess the other tribute would just be to maybe make people think about COVID still, it's interesting. It's been interesting times for 2 years, the evolution of all this stuff. But I would say, it's again spreading fast. We had a drop down and it's picking back up again. And it makes sense because there's all sorts of places, no masks. People are, quote, back to normal life, but it's not gone, right? You can put your head in the sand and take your mask off, but it's not gone. So it's going to start spreading again when you're not as careful, which that's a whole nother, I remember when everything was shut down and people saying, well, we can't do this. We can't do this. Luckily, say the most cases, the virus is not as serious, whatever, doesn't make you as sick as in the past. But we still have double-digit cases in our small hospital. And one day when things really seemed to be getting better, it went down to 0, just for a day or two. Not for life, but we had gone a long, 2, years without a case in the hospital. But I guess that would be it, is that it's fine to say, we got to get back to normal. We need to open things up, all that stuff, but also do it acknowledging that it's still having a major effect on things. And I think people, the sense that I get is that people act like, oh, it's better now, no worries. And it's like, you don't say that. You can't say that. And then again, I guess I'm making generalizations, but to me it feels like, we're getting all these cancellations of flights and stuff like that. I mentioned once, we had to cancel surgeries because the doctors got sick. So you think of all the lives that affect. You have a pilot that calls out sick, and they're already short-staffed. So that affects, however many people, hundreds of people, potentially other flights and all that stuff. So it's not just, they likely weren't sick enough to be in the hospital. So you say no big deal, but then, you want to complain about canceled flights or there's not enough people working in the store. And we went out to eat the other day. And I think you could tell, actually several times we've been out to eat, and you can tell the servers are covering a lot of tables. And I think it's just the restaurants wanting to try to get back to full capacity, not having a full staff. And you got to go out there and just know that everybody's short. So you're going to have to be a little bit patient. It's going to take longer than normal. The service won't be like that. And that's a consequence of opening things back up while COVID is still around, right? So if you are one that takes the opportunity to not wear a mask because you don't have to, even though you still could, then please don't be the ones that complain about this got canceled, my service is taking longer, all of that stuff, because that's part of the consequence of I don't have to. So that's that. That's that. At least be informed and know there's consequences that come from all this, and the consequences may be worth opening up and all this stuff. I don't know. The whole that makes me mad, man. It's not that hard. It's uncomfortable. So what? Are we that soft of a country that we can't be uncomfortable so we don't make somebody else sick? Are we that soft? Man, people like that. Oh. I'm going to lose viewers if I keep going. I can't do that. Calm down. Anyway, what else? My daughter turned 16 this last week, so she wants to go to an amusement park, so we're doing that. Six Flags. It's about an hour away. Never been there. So we'll go there. It's not like it's right next door, but we're 6 hours from Disneyland. So it kind of feels like, well, if you want to go to an amusement park, you just kind of wait until you can go to Disneyland. Man, this soap. Whoa, easy. What am I doing? So I got some. It's with you know, around the old Johnny Appleseed here. It gets a little tough to get all this stuff, and I went cross. Where it's like that's dangerous. Let's get dangerous. Let's try that. Oh, that's super awkward. No, oh, whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Not a good idea. I was about to catch and be, we'd need emergency help there. I do want to clean up a little bit. Yeah. There's a little weeper there. I see it. That should close up. If it closes up with alum, it doesn't count. We don't count those. Oh, here, let me overlay. It's weird. I haven't been talking about it. I'm just gonna cut to the video, Joe. I have said before that I use an app to track my shaves. Well, I don't know, it's a website app or whatever, because it's a website on the computer, but it's also an app. And I paid a one-time fee to have the cloud option. So if I update it on the computer, it'll update on my app. So anyway, to keep track of my shaves, one, because it's a nerdy thing to do, but two, you know, I've mentioned before, I keep razor blades loaded in a lot of razors. And my razors are just in a drawer, and I forget things. So today, when I wanted to shave with this, I didn't know if I'd used up all 6 shaves or not. So what I do, I look it up on the app. So I just wanted to show you, now I'll put on the video, if it works. I did a screen capture of the app that I use. And I think here, first I show just kind of all of the shaves. They're listed day by day. But then you can slide over and pick any of the tags that you can add to the shave. So if I pick Occam Oren, then take it easy, my fault, my bad. It just shows the Occam Oren shave, so I can look at the top one and just see how many shaves were on that blade when I used it. So that's what that looks like. Normally I look at it uppy downy, not lying down ways. But I knew YouTube likes sideways better, so I turn my phone. So that's not always what it looks like to me, but you get the point. All right, whoop, I should be cleaning my brush here. So that's good stuff. That's good. His soaps are not inexpensive, I will say that, but you saw that was a beautiful lather. I certainly probably could have used less product so the tub would last longer. Again, something I never worry about. These tubs will last me for years and years. But yeah, man, if you like citrus summer scents, you can still kind of sticking around. That's a good one. Make sure you're not gonna get blood on the house. Let me show you. I wonder if I should show this stuff online. I don't think they'll come knocking at my door. My Disney Cruise Line towel. Shh, shh, shh. That's just between you and me. Between you. All right. So we're using Quinn's cucumber mint. I thought the cucumber mint would match nicely with this. Again, 2.5 drops. Not even 3. So I do this. That's my hands are. That's all you want. That's it. Then you can tone your booty. Just kidding, I got shorts on. You gotta get rid of the rest somewhere. So that's that. And then, whoop-ah! This moment of whoop-ah brought to you by Ombre Barbershop, the sweetest smelling barbershop in Tucson. Dave, is it the sweetest smelling? I'm just assuming because you work there, buddy. I'm just, put 2 and 2 together. if it's not, and people come in, they're disappointed, he's gonna have to get some like vanilla candles or or something. I was promised the sweetest smelling haircut in my life, and I came in here and it smells like Barbasol and with clipper oil. Tell me what a barbershop smells like. I wonder if someday I'm gonna go there. My wife has a friend that moved to Arizona that she says we have to go see. And when that happens, I'm getting my free haircut from Barber Dave. And we'll see if it is the sweetest smelling. If it's not, I need a new tagline. So really the only thing, I'm going to use True Fit and Hill West Indian limes. Because it's the only thing. Oh, that actually matches pretty good. I mean, you think of this soap as lemon lime scent. I got the lime part. What do I need? Yeah, I need a lemon scent. Anyway, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, dang. I wanted to talk about sumo wrestling on the next episode of Nurse Day Shaving World. If he even remembers, we'll talk about sumo wrestling. Until then, we'll see you on the forum.